you all wholeheartedly and with respect. I would like to welcome you to the presidential complex, the home of our nation. At Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, you, our athletes, represented our country with pride, and I am very pleased to have come together with you, with your parents, and with your coaches. Having accepted our invitation, we would like to thank you for sharing this dinner table with us. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, Tokyo 2020 Summer Games were postponed, and this year in Japan this summer the games took place very successfully. Tokyo 2020 was organized and was the first Olympic Games organized without spectators in the environment of the pandemic, and it has seared in the memories of many because of the success you have achieved. From across the world, almost all countries, almost 11,000 athletes participated, and Turkey won 13 medals, totally 2 gold, 2 silver, and 9 bronze. In terms of the number of the medals, Tokyo 22 is the Olympic Games in which we won the highest number of Olympic medals since the first time we started participating to the Olympic Games. And Tokyo 2020 has now made history for Turkey in terms of our female athletes' success. 5 of the medals we won at the Games were won by our female athletes. Gymnastics, archery, and karate were the fields in which we won medals very happily. In archery and box, Mete Gazoz and Busenas Sürbeneli made the whole world hear our national anthem. And in box and karate, Busenas Çakıroğlu and Eray Şamdan won the silver medals. And in taekwondo, Hakan Rençber and Hatice Kübra İlgün. In wrestling, Rıza Kaya Alp and Taha Akgül. In females wrestling, Yasemin Adar. And in artistic gymnastics, Ferhat Arıcan. In karate, Ali Safaoğlu, Uğur Aktaş, and Merve Çoban. I would like to congratulate them personally and on behalf of my nation for having won so many medals. While you represented our country in Tokyo, we supported you from here with our prayers. You not only have won medals, but you have won the hearts of our people from all ages and from all sections. With the success you have now become a source of hope for our youth. In a challenging period when we fight the natural disasters such as wildfires and floods, you made our nation experience a great excitement with the success you have had. I would like to thank to each and every one of you personally and on behalf of my nation for having us feel such great excitement and pride. All 108 athletes who participated to the Games deserve appreciation. First things first, being qualified for the national team is a dream that many athletes have. All the athletes who represented Turkey at Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games are heroes in our eyes, regardless of the fact that if they have won medals or not. All athletes we know fought to the last second and never gave up and always, but always, exhibited their best. Turkish athletes, not only with their success, but also with their fair play and great challenging spirit, made everyone recognize them. And our athletes also represented a brotherhood, peace, and solidarity with their great efforts. I would like to thank to all the athletes at our Olympic teams for their great efforts, for their success, and for their sincere trying. I also would like to congratulate all the coaches, all trainers, and all managers to ensure that our athletes are the best of their field. I am sure that they will start working even as of now, and we will continue to support them at every stage of their journey. And Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games will start as of tomorrow, and I wish the best of success and the blessings of God on our athletes who will take part in those games. And I hope that 87 Paralympic national athletes who will be racing in 13 different fields will achieve the same. Esteemed athletes, current and former ones, as a brother to you who was himself interested in sports and never disconnected himself from the sports, I can say that no success is by coincidence. Behind every coincidence, you find sacrifice and efforts. As our daughter Busenaz said, there lie tens of years, decades for such success. And success is a product of effort, sweat, trials, and perseverance, not a product of chance or luck. And the athletes, on the other hand, with their families, clubs, federations, ministries, parents, and trainers, work, and the success is a result of their efforts. Some of you started being engaged in sports with the encouragement by your parents, and some of you maybe by your trainers or teachers at school. Just like Mete, we have an athlete who started his journey with the encouragement by his father. And I consider Mete a bit differently, because Mete is a young person who has brought our past, our history to our day. Our ancestors, as you know, were very, very different and successful in archery. And now Mete has become an idol who will ensure that the new generations love the field of archery. And some of you set on your journey because you looked upon some other figures. But besides, some of you also ensured that success with the contribution and support from your parents, from your teachers, trainers, coaches, and authorities and ministries. On your journey, you have found the support of the people who believed in you and the support of the authorities. And the success in sports is a result of harmony among the rings of a chain that runs from the cultural and sports fields to the state administration. And the success here is thanks to the fact that we have had so far no absence in those rings. With the facilities we established in all 81 provinces, we have made significant investments for sports infrastructure. And the number of the sports complexes increased from 1,500 to more than 3,900, and many courts and pitches were established. The semi and Olympic pools increased to 279. The number of the sports complexes increased from 372 up to 904. As a result of the importance we attach to our youth setups, our licensed athletes number increased up to more than 10 million, and the number of the active athletes increased from some 200,000 up to 1.6 million. When it comes to our gifted, our talented athletes, to prepare them for international games, the Center for Preparation for Olympic Games in Turkey has become operational with talent screening programs we have at schools. We identify our talented, our gifted athletes and make sure they join the ranks. To ensure that our success in the sports is permanent, we have a lot of investments which we have materialized through our athlete training center. And we have a totally 1,671 athletes trained at those centers. And with all these, we are also removing the challenges that force the athletes to choose in between education, their formal education, and sportive trainings. We support them in all fields. Distinguished friends, this mileage we have covered over the last 19 years, of course, is of crucial importance, but we believe it is still not sufficient. On our path to 2023, in particular in the fields of sports where we are not fully active, we plan to increase the level of activity with the Ministry of Sports and all relevant authorities. We will be making an evaluation of Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games and analyze our strengths and weaknesses. Especially, we will be attaching greater importance to the fields in which we maybe could not achieve the success we desired. For the Paris 2020 for Summer Olympic Games, we will start our preparations immediately. Just like the success we had in Tokyo was greater than our success in Brazil, hopefully the bar of success will be raised higher for the next Olympic Games. As a country, we are determined to enter into this era with more success. This holy struggle we will pick up with for our nation and for our country. I believe you will start your work immediately. May God be with us and help us. As I conclude my remarks with those thoughts in mind, I would like to remember a figure who we unfortunately lost due to the coronavirus this last April. The Karate Federation chairperson of Turkey, Mr. Esat Deli Hasan, one of the most successful trainers of karate in Turkey. Mr. Karaslan contributed tremendously to the success and the bright future we have in karate. And our young national team at the 48 European Championship won 9 gold, 2 silver medals, and they became the champion of Europe twice in a row. And again, since 1936, we have been participating to the Olympic Games, and I remember with gratitude all the athletes who participated to those games from its beginning on. And I pray for the mercy of God on their souls, those who passed away. I once again would like to thank you all very much for your great work and success, and I hope that you will have more success to come in the future for you all. Thank you. Stay in health.